Hello, dear learners, and welcome in this module from the topic Introduction Part 2, which so after completion of this module, you will be able to state various hindrances or problems arise in the commerce, and you will be able to explain activities revolving around the trade. So let me first discuss which are the various hindrances or problems arise in the trade or the commerce. Actually, in first part we have discussed what is mean by commerce and trade. So commerce is nothing but it is any business activity which is concerned with the distribution of the goods and services produced by the industry, and trade is nothing but buying, selling and exchange of the goods and services produced by the industry. So while performing these activities like a trade or commerce, here are some problems which arise during this trade. Actually ट्रेड म्हणजे काय, व्यापार, हे तुम्हाला सगळ्यांना ऑलरेडी आपण डिस्कस केलेलं आहे लेक्चरवरती, तरी पण पुन्हा एकदा आपण एक्सप्लेन करतोय. सो दीज आर द व्हेरियस हिंड्रन्सेस ऑर द प्रॉब्लेम्स विच अराइज इन द ट्रेड ऑर द कॉमर्स. सो फर्स्ट hindrance is of the hindrances of the person. The how this problem arise in the commerce or trade. So what is the main aim of the producer is what, after completion of the any kind of the goods, the next is what, he has to deliver that particular good up to the consumer or the customer. सो हाऊ टू फाइंड आउट द नीडी पर्सन्स, म्हणजे कोणाला गरज आहे, आपण जे प्रोडक्ट्स किंवा गुड्स प्रोड्यूस करतोय त्याची गरज कोणाला आहे. सो ते पीपल्स कसे फाइंड आउट केले पाहिजे, किंवा मेन प्रॉब्लेम काय आहे कोणत्याही ट्रेडमध्ये किंवा कॉमर्स, म्हणजे हाऊ टू कम्युनिकेट और हाऊ टू कॉन्टॅक्ट विथ द पीपल्स और द कस्टमर्स हू नीड युअर प्रोडक्ट्स. सो दिस हिंड्रन्स कॅन बी कवर बाय द ट्रेड इट सेल्फ अँड ऑल्सो बाय द advertisement. By making some advertisement we can solve this problem. Second hindrance is the hindrances of the exchange. Actually the goods which are produced by the industries, they are exchanged by them for the money, which is an acceptable mode. So next question is what, how to settle the mode of money, means how when and where, means this hindrance can be covered by the bank. So we can do the offline and online payments, and by doing that we can easily solve this problem. Third problem is the hindrances of the place. Hindrances of the place, why this problem occurs? Actually the producer has to send these goods to the consumers situated far and near. So commerce overcome these hindrances by providing various means of the transportation of the goods, like railways or airways, also roadways, etc., which deliver goods and products in the safe mode and also in the economical mode. So this hindrance can be covered by the transportation function of the commerce, that is the transportation. Next one is the hindrances of the time. Hindrances of the time, it is related to the things. Actually the main function of the producer is what, after producing the goods, to deliver or to transport the particular goods or services up to the consumer. So this may take a several time to reduce or to avoid this problem. It can be covered by placing the warehouses at the big cities, or where it is possible. So hindrance of the time, it is covered by the warehousing means it is the storage where all kind of the materials, needy materials, are to be stored. Next problem is the hindrances of the knowledge. Hindrances of the knowledge includes what, it is related to the which problem. Actually without having any kind of knowledge, nobody is going to purchase our good. So what is the next thing is what, we can overcome this problem by using the advertisement. If we advertise advertise our goods or goods, so that people can easily know that this good is or having such a kind of characteristics which is need by me. So this hindrance can be covered by the yeah, advertisement. Next one is the hindrances of the risk of damage or the spoil. Actually this, why this is occurring during the transportation of the food, during the transportation of the good may damage or spoilage because of the any reason. So this can be covered by the function of the packaging. If we package material into the good container, good quality container, we can overcome this problem. And last problem is the hindrances of the risk of loss. The risk of loss, this is happening because generally because of the theft, because of the fire, etc. म्हणजे सपोज आपलं जे वेअरहाऊस आहे, गोडाऊन आहे, त्याला आग लागली किंवा चोरी झाली, तर अशा वेळी काय होऊ शकतं, आपला लॉस होऊ शकतो. सो टू ओव्हरकम दिस हिंड्रन्स वी हॅव अ इन्शुरन्स. इन्शुरन्स सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे इन्शुरन्स म्हणजे काय. सो इन्शुरन्स, देअर आर सो मेनी टाइप्स ऑफ द इन्शुरन्स लाईक अ जनरल इन्शुरन्स, फायर इन्शुरन्स, मराईन इन्शुरन्स, एटसेट्रा. विल डिस्कस्ड in the next slide. So these are the various problems which arise while in the trade or the commerce. Now next we'll discuss which are the various activities revolving around the trade or the branches of the commerce or functions of the commerce. Question may be asked like, discuss the various activities revolving around the trade, or explain various branches of the commerce on, and discuss the functions of the commerce. So these are the activities which are revolving around the trade. First, transport, warehousing, banking, insurance, packaging, advertising and publicity. We'll discuss one by one in detail. So let first discuss transport. Before discussing these functions, let me tell you what we are going to do this. Every function is going to be include 4 or 5 subpoints. First point is related to what is exactly means. Second is what, which hindrance is removed that particular function. Third is what, which are the various ways available for performing that functions, and next one with the example. So by completing with these 4 sub points, we can easily write down the answer for the same. So let me first discuss the function transport. Actually transport means what, everybody knows. Transport म्हणजे काय, इट इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ कॅरिंग द गुड्स अँड पर्सन्स फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर. एका जागेवरून दुसऱ्या जागेला आपण गुड्स प्लेस करतो, त्याच ॲक्टिव्हिटीला काय म्हणतात, ट्रान्सपोर्ट. ट्रान्सपोर्ट रिमूव्ज द हिंड्रन्स ऑफ द प्लेस. So after that, next point is what, you just write there are various modes of the transport available for moving for the goods, drugs and pharmaceuticals from one place to another, which includes road, railway, air, water, pipeline transport, etc. Actually out of these all ways, the most preferable is the railways. Why? Because it is cheaper for bulky goods. Also the goods are safer than in road transport since they are carried in covered wagons and not in makeshift arrangements like in road transport. And third advantage is what, there is the government control. So there is no any we can think that no any risk will be happen. So that's why the railways are generally preferred for the transportation of the goods. So in case of transport, you have to just write down 4 sub point. First one is the, it removes the hindrances of place. Second one, it is nothing but the carrying the goods and persons from one place to another. Next one, there are various modes of the transports like roadways, railways, airways, waterways, pipeline, etc. Out of these, railways are more preferable. Why? They are very cheaper, goods are safer than in road transport. And last one is the railways are government control, so the returns are less. Now next function is the warehousing. Warehousing means nothing but the storage. What is mean by storage? Storage is a process of keeping, holding and preserving the goods which are to be used at a later stage. म्हणजेच आता सपोज कस्टमरची डिमांड आली की आपण प्रॉडक्ट मागवणार, मग ते कस्टमरला पोहोचवणार, ह्याला खूप वेळ जाऊ शकतो. तर हा जो प्रॉब्लेम आहे हा ओव्हरकम करण्यासाठी वी नीड टू प्लेस अ वेअर हाऊसेस, स्टोरेज ज्याला आपण गोडाऊन म्हणतो. मग तिथे जर आपल्याकडे स्टॉक अवेलेबल असू देत, मग कोणत्याही प्रकारचं म्हणजे आपल्याकडे जे मटेरियल अवेलेबल आहे, कस्टमरला कधीही लागलं तर आपण इझिली त्याला ट्रान्सपोर्ट किंवा डिलिव्हर करू शकतो. सो दिस कॅन बी ओव्हरकम बाय दिस फंक्शन, दॅट इज द वेअर हाऊसिंग. When the process is done at a large scale and in specialized manner, it is termed as a warehousing. Large scale वरती असेल तर त्याला काय म्हटलं जातं, warehousing. Warehousing removes the hindrances of the time in trade by storing the goods which may be supplied to the consumer as and when required. Warehouses are the places where goods are stored. There are 3 storage facilities are provided by the warehouses. First one is the private, second is the public, third one is the bonded. Private, which is operated by big business or wholesalers. Public, operated by business firms which provide the storage facilities to the general public or a certain charges. पब्लिक वेअरहाऊसेस म्हणजे काय की आपण आपले काही गुड्स तिथे ऑन रेंट स्टोअर करू शकतो. प्रायव्हेट म्हणजे स्वतःचं वेअरहाऊस आहे. आणि बॉन्डेड म्हणजे दिस इज जनरली यूज टू ॲक्सेप्ट द इम्पोर्टेड गुड्स फॉर द स्टोरेज अंटिल द पेमेंट ऑफ द कस्टम ड्युटीज आर मेड. म्हणजे जे इम्पोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट आहे आउट ऑफ इंडिया किंवा आपण त्याला इंटरनॅशनल ट्रेडसाठी हे वेअरहाऊसेस काय केले जातात, यूज केले जातात. सो इन केस ऑफ वेअरहाऊसेस व्हॉट यू आर गोइंग टू राईट, फर्स्ट व्हॉट इज मीन बाय वेअरहाऊस, सेकंड वन इज द विच हिंड्रन्स, वेअरहाऊस कोणता हिंड्रन्स रिमूव्ह करतो, हिंड्रन्स ऑफ प्लेस, आणि मग त्याचे टाईप्स प्रायव्हेट, पब्लिक आणि बॉन्डेड. नाव नेक्स्ट फंक्शन इज द also the storage of goods is necessary because to maintain the stability in prices, to ensure the availability of the goods throughout the year, to ensure continuous availability of the goods in the market, and to certain goods such as drugs, chemical, etc. are required to be properly stored to prevent their destruction or the damage. So these are the reasons why you should have a good warehouse. Now next function is the banking. It removes the hindrance of the finance. As we know, the finance or the capital is the lifeblood of any business. So to start any business we need a finance. Now next question is what, how to raise the finance. So this is the good option to raise the finance can be raised from own resource, commercial bank shares, debentures, financial institutions, trade creditors, etc. So these are the functions which are provided by the banking. It provides loans and advances for purchase of raw material and machinery. It also provides overdraft facilities, allows facility of discounting of bill, and it provides foreign exchange, issuing letters or credits, etc. So what is mean by over facilities? Over facility म्हणजे if your account having balance of 60,000 and you need a 1 lakh for the purchase of the goods or anything, so bank is going to provide your extra 40,000 on the interest of that particular 40,000 for a particular period. That is known as the overdraft facility. And what is mean by cash credit म्हणजे काय, जर सपोज तुम्हाला जास्त अमाऊंटमध्ये फायनान्स हवं आहे 10 लाख 15 लाख, तर अगेन्स्ट एनी सिक्युरिटी आपल्याला लोन मिळू शकतं, आणि त्या 15 लॅक्समधले जेवढे तुम्ही अमाऊंट युटिलाइज करणार आहे तेवढ्याच अमाऊंटवरती आपल्याला इंटरेस्ट द्यावा लागतो. दॅट इज द कॅश क्रेडिट. नाव नेक्स्ट फंक्शन इज द इन्शुरन्स. इन्शुरन्स रिमूव्ह द हिंड्रन्स ऑफ द रिस्क. म्हणजेच इन्शुरन्स म्हणजे काय, विमा सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे. रिस्कचा प्रॉब्लेम हा कव्हर करतो, का तर विमा असल्यामुळे आपल्याला नुकसान भरपाई मिळू शकते. सो एनी बिझनेस ॲक्टिव्हिटी एंटेल्स व्हेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ द रिस्क like a fire, accident, theft, storm, floods, earthquake, etc. So there is need to have a insurance of that particular things. All above mentioned risks are covered by the insurance. There are 4 types of the insurance: life insurance, fire insurance, marine insurance, general insurance. Life insurance everybody know, which provide payment of a stipulated which provides for payment of a stipulated sum of money to the insured person on expiry of specified number of years on his or her earlier death. Fire म्हणजे काय, the insurance company undertakes to make a payment equal to the value of the goods or lost or damage suffered as a result of fire. जर आगीमुळे लॉस झाला असेल तर फायर इन्शुरन्स. मराईन इन्शुरन्स, the risk covered are loss or damage to the insured vessels, cargo or passengers during the transportation on the high seas. जर समुद्र मार्गे जर तुमचं ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन झालं असेल, तिथं काही लॉस झाला असेल तर मराईन इन्शुरन्स इज गोइंग टू बी वर्क. जनरल इन्शुरन्स, इट कव्हर्स द रिस्क ऑफ लॉस ड्यू टू द थेफ्ट ऑर स्पेसिफाईड हॅपनिंग्स. चोरी किंवा दुसरं कोणत्या रिझननी जर तुमचा लॉस झाला असेल तर इट कव्हर्स अंडर द जनरल इन्शुरन्स. Next function is the packaging. It removes the hindrance of the risk of spoilage. How to remove? The packaging refers to the wrapping, crating, filling and compression etc. of the goods, whereas packaging concerns with the creation and designing of the proper package for different products. So by providing good container for the packaging, we can avoid the hindrance of the risk or damage. It helps in the identification of the product, as if we packed in the well-known and identified container. Proper packaging also avoids the deterioration of the product, and it also ensures the supply of the products of right quantity, right quality and wet to the consumers. And last function is advertising and publicity. Advertising and publicity removes the hindrance of the knowledge, okay, so or information gap about the availability and uses of the goods between the traders and consumers. The main objective of advertisement is to create demand and to increase the sale. There are various methods of advertisement like a TV, radio, newspaper, magazines, wall posters, free samples, trade fairs, etc. So by applying these methods we can advertise our product, and customers and easily know about our product and they can purchase our product. Actually, majority of pharmaceutical products are ethical. Their direct advertisement is prohibited according to Drug and Magic Remedy. But there are general or home remedies products such as a pain balm inhalers, which we can do advertisement of that products. If you have any query, you can text or WhatsApp me on my personal number. Thank you.